up, everybody? It's Aero here, and we are back with Ask Aero episode 53. So we just completed 1 year of Ask Aeros, and I mean, I know a lot of people don't watch this, but it's still a series that I'd like to make, and it's one that's fairly easy for me to make, and I think that the people that watch it generally enjoy it. So yeah. So I asked people on my Facebook, my Twitter, if they wanted to send in questions through ASKFM. It's something that I haven't done in a while. You just tweet out when I'm about to record, so people send in more questions. Something they did, and you guys responded in droves. I have 26 here. So we'll scroll down to the bottom. So 24 days ago, somebody posted, I've gotten into a few, if it looks like I'm looking away too, I'm not really good at staring at my webcam because it's like up in a place where I wouldn't stare. I normally would want it like somewhere like, but it's gonna be up here. Oh, that's my titties. There. And my AskFM's on this screen too, so if you're seeing me looking like here, I'm looking at the questions. So, and if you hear me typing, I'm actually gonna go... this is a little unprofessional. I'm gonna start replying to your questions answered in Ask Aero episode, so you guys know what episode to look for. So this question says, got into a few conversations with you in the Drift Lounge on the Forza forums. What are your opinion on the Forza forums in general and the people that post on them? I like to say I am a long-time veteran of the Forza forums, and I did recently just make a big "Our Community is Dying" video, but there are a lot of assholes on the forums, unfortunately. If you go outside of the Drift Lounge, it's generally like normal people. You can't really avoid the asshole. Sorry. But within the Drift Lounge, basically, there's points drift elitists, there's tandem drift elitists, there's people that are just there to have fun, and then there's people on both sides, but they're not dicks. You know what I mean? So right now, I think there's a lot of dicks. Look at that GTCHANNEL sponsorship. Prime fucking. Anybody want to sponsor the front of my hat? But there's definitely a lot of people on that website that take themselves way too seriously, and just try way too hard to be cool. And are like, oh man, the sick fucking setup, I'm the best tandem drift, I'm the best points drift. It's never was like that. We did have battles and tandems and in tournaments, but we were never like trying to find out who was the very best. Like, it's not Pokemon. We're not, So I've answered that in more detail on my community is dead. We need to fix it. If you want to go check that out, just search my channel. I'm getting fat. Ugh. Oh, what is this? Ew. So, I went to the Irish Drift Championship Global Warfare 2 weeks ago. This was asked 24 days ago, so I'm assuming it's more than 2 weeks ago. Some of the best drifters, D-Mac, Matt Powers, Rob Nishida, Dean Kearney, Daigo Saito, could not beat our best. Where best place was Saito in third. Dwayne Kiva won. What country has the best drifters? I think all countries have good drifters in it. I mean, there's some great guys coming out of Norway. Sorry. Norway, the States, Japan, Canada, Ireland, like you said, other places in Europe, in the UK. I'm sure there's good guys in like South Africa too, and other parts of Asia. There's some really good Malaysian guys that if you're on Formula Drift Malaysia, I don't think that it's not like there is countries that probably do it better, and of course I'm gonna say like Japan, because Japan, people really underestimate how good people in the States are. It's like, people who drive in the States suck, but I mean, like, if you see it up close and in real life, it's definitely don't look as bad as 12-year-olds on the internet claim them to be. The guys in Ireland are amazing, and then there's the guys in Norway and whatever. Like I said, they're all good, so I don't think it's right to say there's one country that has the better drifters than anybody. But if I absolutely had to, I would say Japan Master Race, because that's where drifting was born. Do you smoke? I do not, actually. I have the occasional cigar when I'm drinking. I don't smoke cigarettes at all. The only cigarette-y thing I smoke is this. This is a vaporizer slash e-cig, but there is no nicotine in it. It's just for flavor. Basically something that I like to do when I'm drinking. I don't know why I smoke when I drink, but I occasionally smoke when I drink. And this is just water vapor, so I can smoke it inside or in a bar or wherever I want. And I've heard it's better for you than smoking cigars or cigarettes or whatever, especially when there's no nicotine in it. But I also see other reports that it's worse. But it tastes nice, so. And it, you know, like I said, it's just water vapor, so it doesn't bother anybody, and it smells and tastes like Jolly Ranchers. My girlfriend has one. She has nicotine in hers, and it smells like Fuzzy Peaches, and she could smoke it in the house, and it doesn't bother me. Because I really do not like the smell of cigarette smoke. Cigar smoke doesn't bother me as much, weirdly, but no, I don't smoke. Ever thought of picking up the Tokyo Extreme Racer games, as well as Initial D games for PS2 and PS3? Funny story. Last year when I went to... Oh, my shirt's all... Last year when I went to Fan Expo in Toronto, I ended up buying Initial D Extreme Stage for PS3 in its original packaging, imported from Japan. I think I paid like $50 for it, and I really don't want to open it. You know, it's more at this point like a collector's item to me. That if I did play it, I don't want to let's play it, and if I let's played it, I need to look up like all the menus in Japanese. So it's a game that I'd like to play, but I don't know. As for Tokyo Extreme Racer, I think I have Extreme Racer Drift 2 and Tokyo Extreme Racer 3, I believe. They're on my shelf, I don't know. One of these days for Throwback Thursdays or Let's Plays, I'm going to have to go through and like show all you guys all the games that I'm willing to play. But I definitely have 2 of those series. Funny story though, I haven't played any of them. I have 2 copies of Extreme Racer 3, but I still haven't played it yet. I played Extreme Racer Drift 2. I rented it once when I was like 13 or 14. That's the only time I played it, so I don't really count that. So I have them, and I'm constantly searching for more copies at like flea markets and hawk shops and stuff, because I'm a little bit of a collector now. But I haven't played them yet, but I am planning to eventually. What are your thoughts on the 2015 STI? Well, sir, I've seen the concept. The concept was gorgeous. I don't know what the actual STI looks like, so I googled it. That's a significant improvement. If that's how it actually looks, I just googled 2015 WRX STI. The front end's a lot more aggressive than it was on the 2014, which I had a super big problem with. It looked pussy. It looked really wimpy. Again, I'm looking over here just to look at the pictures. It definitely looks a little bit more like a WRX. I'd like maybe a bit more squared headlights, but you know, I'm not complaining. This is definitely from the front a very good looking car. From the back, it looks sort of Civic-y in that picture. It looks like a Civic-y or Hyundai. I don't know. It doesn't match the front. It's not ugly at all, but it doesn't. I don't think it matches the back or the front. I think the front's very butch and masculine, and which is something that I think that the Impreza has been missing for a long time, is that nice, big, tough, you know, not that, to everyone who's gonna give me shit, not that being a feminine looking car is bad, it's just I think that to reflect the image of the STI, which is, you know, I'm a butch, tough, off-roading machine, you know what I mean? Like the regular Impreza, if you see pictures of this, just looks, you know, whatever. It still looks okay, it just doesn't. But the kid on this has a lot of stage presence in the front. And the back, there's not a lot of pictures from the back. But the back, I'm not particularly sold on. But it's only because it doesn't match. It's not because it doesn't look good. I haven't driven it, so I wouldn't know how it drives. But it definitely looks cool. 240SX was a life supply. 240SX or a lifetime supply of bacon that does not make you fat, but tastes just as good. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say bacon is overrated. It is. You know, ever since Epic Mealtime started this cooking with bacon shit, and You know, it's like, oh, bacon strips, bacon strips. Everyone's just been like, bacon's the best thing in the world. Bacon's fucking good. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's like the be-all, end-all of food. If you had 240 SX or lifetime supply of tacos, we may have a bit of mental dilemma here. A lifetime supply of sushi, again, dilemma. But I don't know, bacon I'm not particularly sold on. It gets salty after a while and really greasy in your mouth. So I'm gonna have to go with the 240. In Forza, how much of skill do you consider reverse entry drifts, and do you respect it more or less than regular drifting? I saw this question and I was really eager to answer it because it makes me think. And usually Forza questions are very simple yes or no answers, but this one actually makes me ponder. Basically, reverse entry drifts are, for me, in 4 easy to do, in 5 not so much, but it's more like I don't know what I'm doing yet, because I haven't really sat down and put effort into 5 until recently. That's why you really don't see personal projects in Forza 5, because I'm not really playing it when I'm not recording. In Forza 4, I used to be like, I'm bored, I'm just going to make 8 cars, you know what I mean? And then slowly develop them over time. Anyways, reverse entries in 4 are kind of easy. You just use your... It's just a matter of practice. You know, it's not something that you really need to have a technique for. In 5, you kind of have to throttle it a bit to keep the back end from... My hand's not on screen. You keep the back end from over-rotating. But I'd appreciate a run. Let's just take... Because you guys can have your opinions all you want. Don't change your opinion because I said something different. Also, this is not pointed. Right there's fine. You guys can have your opinions all you want, but I don't think that drifting a full track... Holy shit. I need a better... There we go. That's better. I don't think drifting a full track or points drifting or whatever, that's not for me. I do it for videos because it's the easiest thing I can do for videos. You know, it's harder, it's easier than go, hey guys, let's tandem, and then like, you can have a 20 or 30 minute tandem lobby and not get any usable footage. You can use, within 3 lobbies in a hopper, you will have something usable. Because it's less dependent on other people, as long as you do half decent. I'd appreciate, let's just, okay, fuck it off. I'd appreciate somebody, let's just take, Silverstone National, because that's the track that's in 5. If somebody comes in on the first turn and hucks it backwards, but, you know, slows down, straightens out after the apex, and because you can't really hold 90 the whole way through the turn unless you're using all-wheel drive or you're some sort of cheater. But basically, I'd appreciate a more balanced run. You know, there's some tracks where you can throw a 90 and it doesn't really affect you, like Road Atlanta, anything basically with a 90-degree corner or a really slow first corner. You can huck it in 90 or backwards. And, you know, you have to decrease your speed anyway, so basically it's just doing it cool. But if you throw in a 90 or a reverse entry or whatever, I'm just saying 90 because it's what I say. If you throw in a reverse entry, but you waver at the clipping point, and it's not a smooth full run, I'm in a view of like a Formula Drift judge. I want to see it. I'd rather see a very consistent run with a consistent amount of angle and speed than, holy shit, look at all that angle. Oh wow, he slowed right down. You know, I'd appreciate it a more balanced run. But they're still very cool to watch. But to me, it definitely takes more skill to pull off an entire run than the entire run that's exciting, and then just one corner that's exciting. Tits or ass? I believe I've been asked this question, but it is a good one, so I will answer it again. It's hard to choose between 2 things you love so very much, but I'm an ass man personally out of the 2. I like tits. Tits are fine. I just prefer ass. Be ready to hear giggles from the back here, but any tips for jerking off? Oh boy. You are speaking to Senpai here, let me tell you. I don't know if this was like a legitimate question, or someone trying to be funny, because there is younger people that watch my videos. She's still laughing. I don't know whether just to answer this, or because I do have something in my head for it, but I don't know if the guy was serious.
Do it.
Make it go on for as long as you can. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go too much deeper in it, but it feels better if you just stretch it out and not just like. That's it. That's it. That's all you're getting. Fucking Christ, guys. Have you ever smoked some dank kush? I don't know if this is different than have you smoked weed questions, but I don't know if that's what I was looking for, but I have smoked weed once or twice or a couple times. I could say that now because my mom's not in the house. She knows, I just don't think she'd appreciate me saying it online. It's not for me, it's not something I do all the time. If I had to choose my poison, it is alcohol, because I feel like it's something I can control, and it's not illegal. You know, I know people are like, oh yeah, but weed, whatever, and I mean, I don't, like, if you say, hey, I smoke weed, I'm like, oh my god, you're gross, you know, it's if it's what you want to do. I do, it's not like you're just doing crystal meth or some shit, right? You know, I understand that weed's not that bad, and it should be decriminalized, legalized. Thank you, phone, thank you very much. It was only 16 minutes without you going off, that's a record. But, you know, I get it, it's just not for me. Even if it was illegal, I'm kind of impartial to it. I don't like the smell. I feel like it's too much of a hassle to get your hands on half the time. And yeah, so no. I've smoked it, but it's not, and I'm not just saying that to keep up appearances. You guys know, I would assume that you know I'm a very honest person with you guys, and if I would tell you, like, yeah, I smoke weed all the time, you know, but I don't. I can't even remember the last time. Yeah, I just prefer to drink, honestly. I know it's probably worse for me, but it's less of a hassle, and it doesn't smell like shit. Here's another fun one. Have you ever got a favorite flavor condom to collect your aversifying overflow of jizz? I'm not going to answer it, I just wanted to read it. Whoever asked that probably was not expecting the answer in the first place. There you go. Your question was read, and I completely forgot to keep answering them that answered in video 53. So, will you do another video with the fail race guys? I actually love fail race, although a lot of people assume that I don't watch other YouTubers' videos, and I don't. You know, I don't watch Slap Train or AR12 or Tomcat or any other people similar to that, because I feel like I might start borrowing ideas without even trying. Because you can see it, a lot of the people that are subscribed to other people that are different size YouTube channels will still have really similar videos. And my whole goal is just to do me, you know, but there are some people in the Forza community I'm subscribed to, I preach them all the time. Fail Race, wonderful, wonderful guys. They're so nice. They're doing a lot for our community, not so much the drifting community, but just our community in general, with the forums and, you know, including their subscribers and stuff. I really, really do appreciate those guys, and I have nothing but nice things to say about them. As for collaborating, we've done a couple of things. We did suicide racing, we did manhunt, which went fucking horribly. But I'm working on something right now, a little collaboration between me, Alex, and whoever else from the Fail Race squad that wants to join in, that you guys are really going to like. I just want to make sure it's going to be a multi-part thing. And instead of, usually they've run our collabs, this one I'm going to be in control of. Not control of as in posting it, and they're not. I think it'll be posted on both channels. I'm just the one who came up with the idea, who's going to be organizing it. It's just going to include me and Fail Race staff. I don't know what else to call them. But I think it's going to be really cool. I think it's something that you guys haven't been asking for at all, but it's something that you guys are really going to enjoy to see. I just want to make sure it's all written and planned out, and it's not just off the cuff throwing ideas out like Waka Flocka throws dollar bills, you know. But yeah. What do you think Slap Train crashing a CRX? I know a lot of people have been sympathizing / making fun of him for it. Honestly, I can kind of, I don't know how bad it was, because again, I don't really follow Peter's videos, but I don't know how bad it was. I guess I'm assuming it's total, that's what I heard, which sucks, you know, even if it's a car you don't like to see a fellow car guy in a bad situation, but I hope he picks up something nice, you know, he's had like 2 or 3 CRXs at this point. I don't know, I feel like it's his identity, but I feel like it might be cool for him to have a change, maybe something a little bit newer. But that's just my opinion, Peter. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but I don't know. I got nothing. Although, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you know that some people were posting cards in our Cards Against Humanity live stream. Fucking hilarious. I don't care. It was so funny. But, yeah. Aero, will you do more Let's Plays of games and upload them / live stream them, or are you going to try and keep your channel based around Forza? I like having a variety of videos to watch because I like you not just as a Forza community master, well, I think that's going a little far, but as a comedian or commentator. I definitely want to branch out. I've just been pondering what to do. Like, I want to branch out and do more things. I live stream iRacing all the fucking time. Basically, it's just the easiest thing for me to live stream. It's a game. Holy crap. It's a game I really enjoy, so I live stream that quite a bit. There's not much else I live stream regularly. Sometimes I'll be playing a little bit of Assetto Corsa. R Factor I haven't played in a long fucking time. And even though I can live stream consoles, it just I don't like doing it that often. It's a bit of a faff now. I'm getting a laptop in about a month, so it'll be easier to have like the chat and like my dashboard, so I can change whatever game I'm playing, whatever. I don't like to have to run back around to my computer and diddle with things. And as for Let's Plays, I have a plan, and I'm going to tell you guys this plan so long as you don't hold it against me in 2 months when I don't do it. Basically, I have the crew uploaded from now till September 7th, so that way we can have 2 episodes a week till September 7th. I'm hoping in this month of August to start 3 new Let's Plays, let's say. I was going to say 4, but I kind of want to continue Midnight Club a little bit. I may ditch it just because I'm not enjoying it right now. So 3 or 4 Let's Plays, I guess. So that way, when the crew finishes, it's September 7th, I'll have 40 or 50 episodes backlogged of 4 games. So that way I can just upload, because I won't have time in school, between school, working, and making my normal videos, to just make Let's Plays on the side, too, because Let's Plays is not something I like making Let's Plays, but it's not my bread and butter here. So it's an idea. I haven't started yet. I haven't even looked at my games wall to see what the fuck I'm going to play. I'm thinking maybe an Xbox 360 game. I'm kind of done with PS2. I'm not done. I still want to continue with PS2. I think I might bust out Burnout 3 and just bite the bullet and do it. I'm kind of want to do something N64-y or like PS1, something a little bit older than that. I might do a PS3 game. I don't know. I think I'm just going to make a video for this Thursday, for this Throwback Thursday, and just go over every single game I have with my camera and be like, okay, here's the list. Anything you want to guys see, type it in the description, and then thumbs it up if you agree. And then I'll just take like the 3 or 4 most thumbs up comments. Definitely not something too long, though. Like Gran Turismo, no, I'm sorry, that's not a Let's Play game. An older Forza, again, no, it's going to be like 300 parts. But yeah, so that way I don't have to freak out on Friday night when I go, holy shit, I haven't done my Let's Plays this week. Because, you know, it was between like, hey, do I spend all my free time on the weekends recording Let's Plays and editing and uploading Let's Plays, or go spend time with my friends. But now, since I live in a new city, I don't have a social life. So, but yeah, no, I really appreciate the nice things you said about me. I really do. I'm working on it. It's on the way. I may try to do Test Drive 426. Gave me a really good idea of stream throughs. So basically, Let's Plays of games that I normally wouldn't play, such as Mass Effect or Portal. Or I know my girlfriend really wants to play Castle Crashers with me. But I don't think that would do well on the channel, so maybe just stream it. Whenever I feel like playing it, I'll stream it. So that way it's kind of like a nice, the 12 or 15 people that want to be there are there, and it's not pushing 15 or 18 parts of a game has nothing to do with racing to people that aren't interested. Because I remember I tried doing a Dead Space Let's Play before, and it didn't take at all. No, not a lot of people really enjoyed it. And then I tried this gaming with friends thing, and not a lot of people enjoyed it. So I feel like maybe the stream is the next step, because I definitely want to maybe Let's Play some other games, but if I just keep playing racing games over and over and over and over and over, I'm gonna get burnt out, and I really don't want that. So, what is your favorite Honda? Thank God, an easy question. S2000 by far and away, with the NSX in a close second. I feel like the only reason the S2000 is above the NSX is because the S2000 to me is more realistically attainable. NSX is more of a dream car. S2000 is like, hey, I could probably have one of those days. What career path do you wish to pursue once you graduate with your degree? I'd like to become an automotive journalist. So, maybe something YouTube related. Like, I'd like to work for Drive. It'd be cool. Maybe Hot Rod Magazine, Speed Hunters, something like that. I definitely, my two big passions in life are writing and cars and gaming, whatever. So either gaming journalist or automotive journalist. Either way, I'm happy as a pig in shit. If I can, even if I don't get something in my field, if I can, at the age of, I'm starting late with school. I'm almost 21, and I'm only going back to college now for my first year. So if I can, give me 10 years, like 30, 31. If I'm doing something where I can wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, smile, and say I'm ready to go to work, then my goals are complete. If I'm working a shitty job and I'm not happy, and still, because I understand that you're not going to find a place that you're absolutely in love with when you've got no work experience and you're only working part-time. But if I can have something where I can get up every day and say this is cool, this is something that 12-year-old me would have been super happy to do, then that's all that matters. Favorite flavor of popsicle. I like the ones that are red, white, and blue, and they taste kind of lemony. I don't know what they're called. Some sort of space name like rocket or torpedo or something. I don't know. Now that you live in a more populated area, are you going to attend car meets? Actually, I've been waiting to go to. They have a drift night at an oval track about 10 minutes from here, and every Thursday they have a drift night. I just haven't gotten around to going yet. I really would like to go, and I'm waiting to get maybe some better camera stuff, like a better lens, like a more zoom on it, so I don't have to be standing in front of the car to get a good shot. If I knew where the car meets were, I would for sure go. But I just don't know yet. I just got here about a month ago, so I'm not in the community. I don't know anybody. If I can't have people say, hey, there's a Ottawa car meet 2 blocks up the road. I hear cars every night. I wondered why. Holy crap! I wandered by a muscle meet. It was a bunch of Camaros and Firebirds and Mustangs. That was really cool. But I don't know if they're there every day. I don't even remember what day it was. So, what's your opinion on DMAC as a driver, and what do you think about his win at FTC? I thought it was pretty controversial, honestly. I thought that Kearney might have a chance. I understand why DMAC won. It's not like, oh man, this is bullshit. It's not like Atlanta was with Osmo not winning, but I think that DMAC he's a good driver. And I usually don't like the Falcon guys, and it's not because I don't like the Falcon team. I support Falcon. I love their tires. I love their products. Falcon again. James Dean, drives for Falcon. Fucking incredible driver. Calvin Wan, I liked Calvin Wan when he was driving. I don't know where the hell that guy is now, but DMAC's one of the only guys that's officially sponsored by Falcon, running the Falcon stripes. Maybe Dai Yoshihara too. I like him, but I don't cheer for him because I don't expect him to do well with his new car. No offense, Dai. I know everyone and GT Channel is a really big fan, but I'm not like, yeah, Dai. He just, I don't know. I have no specific reason to cheer for Dai. I do think he's a super cool dude though. But, he's having a lot of problems with that BRZ this year. Not a decision I agree with doing. I mean, why would you change chassis if you don't need to? You won a championship, then you finished 5th, or wherever he finished last year. But he seems to be figuring it out. It just took all year. But I like D-Mac. He seems like a nice dude. Every interview I've ever seen with him, he seems very real and transparent. I don't really give a shit how you drive. You know what I mean? My two favorite drivers are Matt Sberabo and Danny George right now. Mostly because I gotta cheer for Canada, and Danny George is one of the best human beings I've ever met, let alone drivers. Matt is not having a great year. He's been plagued by technical problems and just, no offense, poor showings, I guess. You know, like, just not doing as well as he'd expected, I guess. And Danny's, you know, the same thing. Hasn't got a top 16 yet this year. That's why they're my favorite driver. Holy fuck. The reason they're my favorite drivers is because they're great people. You know, a lot of people like Vonnegut Jr. because he's good. Is he good? Yes. Is he a good person? From what I've seen and heard, not a fan. No, I don't want to be insulting other people because apparently, you know, people are different behind closed doors. But I've heard stories of Vaughn being not a nice, very nice person. So, yeah, I turned that one way longer. What's your opinion on Macklemore? I don't like shitty top 40. Thrift Shop is a super overplayed song, and I just don't listen to radio at all. So I don't know if he has better music that's not Thrift Shop, but that's the only Macklemore song I've heard. It was funny for the first 2 or 3 playthroughs, and it was just like, are you going to play Destiny when it comes out, and what platform? I mean, shit, I didn't want to share that with Twitter, but, I mean, Destiny is a pretty cool, I guess it looks pretty cool. I haven't played the beta or anything, but with games like that, like COD, COD as of late, I used to be a super big COD fan, but COD as of late, Destiny, Halo, I'm not like, oh my god, you know, I'm like, hey, you know, if I got the money, I'll go pick it up. So basically, if I got the money, I'll go pick it up. I'm not gonna buy it on PS or PC, and all you PC elitists' heads are on fire right now. But I prefer FPSs on consoles. Just feels nicer. I played COD 4 on my Xbox and had a wonderful, wonderful time. I tried playing it on PC and I felt like I was having a stroke. So it's just the way I is, unfortunately. I don't feel like relearning how to play a game, just say PC Master Race. I remember asking an old Aero... I can't reach it, Dad. I remember you asking in an old Aero video, Doges love Doge's life, yet you're getting a cat. May I ask why? Cats are just easier to maintain. They're fucking adorable. I don't have to take a cat out. I live I'm gonna live on the 4th story of a 12-story apartment. So, you know, if my dog needs to take a shit, I have to take him down in an elevator, walk him outside, walk him through the underground parking lot, take him outside, let him do his business, pick and poop and scoop. It's just a faff. Cat shit in a box. Cat needs to shit, he shits in a box. He needs to piss, pisses in a box. Job done. You know? Cat does not require 150% attention all the time. You know, he's gonna bite my wires and shit, but a dog would too. I want a dog, believe me. I would prefer a dog over a cat any day of the week, but I don't want to get a dog and neglect it, especially since, you know, I'm gonna be going to school, my girlfriend's gonna be working. I don't want the poor fucker to be here alone all day, needing to shit and piss, and then I come home and the shit and piss all over the floor, and the thing's sad because it's not getting attention. You know, at least the cat will be somewhat content by himself or herself. I don't want to get an animal and neglect it. And I don't mean like not taking care of it, because we take care of it as much as we can. I mean not paying attention to it and loving it. So when I'm done school and we have a bit bigger of a place, and maybe we're in a house or on the first floor where I can just walk outside and the dog can poop, then yes, maybe, you know, I'll get a dog. But at the moment, the cat's the best option besides like hamsters and shit, and hamsters and shit aren't real pets and they just stink. Why are PC builds so damn expensive? I don't know, dude. I don't make the rules, but I built mine for... I chose to spend a lot of money on mine because I'm an idiot. I didn't buy everything at once. I bought like my graphics card and had that shipped. I bought my processor and then had that shipped. And if you want to know what my PC build is, it's on my Twitch page. If you want to go look at my Twitch page, there's a link in the description, I'm sure. So I had everything shipped separately. So I don't really know how much the build costed taking out shipping, but it was about $1,100 with shipping on basically every part individually. I'm sure if I would have waited and saved up like $900 and then bought everything at once, it would have been like $200-300 cheaper. But yeah, no, and my computer's strong. You know, have people telling me like, hey, it's really good. It doesn't have as much RAM, and it doesn't have a solid state drive, which are two things that I'm gonna work on upgrading. But you know, and with a PC build came my wheel, which I consider to be part of the build. So yeah, but like, and then I bought a new monitor because I was using an old TV, so I bought an HD 1080p monitor. So about, yeah, $1,100, and you have a strong PC. I know a lot of people spend $2,000-3,000. So a lot of people spend the better part of $1,000 on gaming laptops. Laptops is just not for me. I need one for school, but I mean, like, I prefer the, you know, the big dual screen and the battle station. I just like that, you know. I like that idea of the desk. You know, I don't like having a little work area. I like being able to spread out and sprawl out. But anyway, I don't know. Just $1,100 doesn't sound like a lot of money to me, but if you're younger and you're not working, and you're just relying on your parents' allowance or gifts, then it's a lot of money. But save up for like 6 months, and you have something that, like, I've had my computer probably for 2 years, and I have absolutely no complaints. The only reason I'm getting more RAM is just because I just learned that Windows takes up a lot more RAM than I thought it did. And I go on a solid state drive just to put Windows on a solid state drive just so it loads up faster. And I might get a bigger hard drive. That's just, I have an external for everything important. Have you set it to Wumbo? If you don't know what Wumbo is, Google it. Come on, dude. I had a childhood. I know what Wumbo means. I know what Wumbo means. Just have to go to the invisible boatmobile and conquer evil. Evil. I'm done. I'm sorry. Aero, possible GT6 vids. Okay. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people here. I don't like Gran Turismo anymore. Nope. I don't like it. I don't like it. On a controller, it plays weird. It doesn't feel right on a controller. I tried it on a wheel, and it was super twitchy and unpredictable. I don't know if it's just because I didn't set it up properly, but that and my G27's all the way over here, and my PS3 is all the way over there. So, also don't like the fact you can't customize shit. I don't like the fact that it doesn't look as good as Forza 5 does that I have played. You know, and I don't like the fact there's standard cars. It's a good game, and if that's what you play, then that's what you play. You know, you have to choose. It seems like you have to choose between Gran Turismo and Forza now, and I just choose Forza because that's what I play now. It's what I'm used to. I think the car list is more diverse. Not bigger, of course, it's way smaller, but there's more shit there that's actually useful instead of like 18 Skylines and then an 1880s Mercedes wagon that's cool for 5 minutes. That's just my opinion. I still think it's a good game. You know, I still pop it in from time to time. I just prefer Forza. I just prefer Forza. Sorry. So before this video gets to an hour, last question, America or Canada? Of course, Canada. As if that's even a question. But thank you guys for watching, and I really hope I just kept replaying Let Go by Dropouts over and over and over in this video. I really hope that didn't grow annoying, because that was really my only option. Not my only option, but that's all I wanted. But yeah, really good turnout this weekend. If you're watching, or this week. But if you guys are watching and you want to comment or ask your own questions, please feel free to throw some in my ASK.FM page. You can ask questions anonymously and you don't need an account, so ask.fm/MrAeroHD. It's not sponsored, it's just the easiest way to control them. So go ahead and ask questions there. If you forget, I'm going to ask on my Facebook page and Twitter page before next week. You know, if you didn't have your question answered, please let me know. I only answered up to, it's midnight on August 3rd, switching to August 4th. So if you sent it in after midnight Eastern, I didn't get it. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm sorry for making this long, but it's back. We're back. And thanks, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I also have a Facebook and a Twitter. For those links, be sure to check out the description box below.